Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Carlos, and I am the founder of Clicktool. And today I wanted to show you something pretty cool, which is how to set up your first campaign for our tracking software. So, in case you're not familiar, Clicktool is basically like a very advanced tracking software, and if you are buying ads on Facebook, Google, or anywhere, it can make your life pretty easy, and it can help you basically improve your conversions and make get more out of every campaign you run. So I'm going to show you today. It's a should be a quick video. I'm going to show you how to set up your very first campaign with our software. Um, so one of the first things I wanted to explain is the difference between Clicktool and other trackers. I don't know if you've used Volume before. A lot of people have tried them out, and I wanted to kind of explain the difference. So basically, what they do is, let's say you put your ad on Facebook, and they make you submit this redirect link, and then this is going to your landing page, right? So the visitors don't stay here; they just get redirected really quick, and then they go to the landing page version 1. And then if you have another one, they'll go to version 2, version 3, and so on. So the problem with this is that Facebook may flag this because they first approved one page, and now you're putting a bait search and basically searching URLs and showing a totally new page. So this may cause you a lot of problems with compliance because they didn't approve of this page. So due to that reason, we decided to do something that's pretty innovative. I haven't seen anything like this, and it took us a lot of work to build it out. But the way Clicktool works is that you have your ad, and it'll go straight to your campaign link. So, sorry. So you will see so you will use only one URL, and then inside this URL, you will be able to rotate landing page version 1, version 2, version 3, and it'll rotate seamlessly without ever switching URLs. So you'll see how that all comes together. I think it's one of our best features. It'll keep your accounts and campaigns compliant, especially with Facebook and Google, pretty much with any traffic source. So now let's get started. When you sign up, um, after you sign up, you see a page like this. But in case you aren't familiar yet, you are you can go to clicktool.com, and you'll see like our page is pretty basic right now, and we are in beta at this very moment, so you can get it at a discounted price. And all you need to do is to sign up is enter your info here, your billing, select the beta plan, and then click on confirm. Once you've done that, you will get to this page, and now, in order to set up your campaign, here's what you need. You need a landing page that's already uploaded to your website. Optional, you need an affiliate network. You need an offer link, which is usually from your affiliate network, or you can also run it from a private offer, so you can skip the affiliate network. And also, very important, you need FTP access to your website. So these are the requirements. It's all pretty basic stuff. And then what we've done, if you sign up, we have this wizard that'll walk you through the process, and it's very self-explanatory. So I will cover pretty much the same thing, but I will cover it from the campaign view. So um, I'm going to show you how to do it from here each step. So so the first step you need to do is actually go to Lander. I mean, you can add it from here. I'm gonna go into this Landers tab. Now, this account is just basically empty right now. So you click on Lander. I have my Landers here. Um, I have all this prepared already, so I'm gonna just enter the URL and I will name it Air Cooler version 1. I'm gonna submit that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and duplicate it, and it's the same thing. So, but just replace it, version 2. Okay, so as you see, like the information you're putting in is pretty basic, so you don't need to enter a whole lot of confusing information. Same goes with the affiliate network. I'm going to go ahead and enter this offer that I'm entering is from Affiliati. So just going to enter Affiliati. Then traffic source. I'm going to just say that this is coming from Facebook, which, by the way, we are going to be adding an API that it will pull the costs from Facebook dynamically. So you will have accurate spend reports, and so you can, you will be seeing that get added within the next few weeks. We have a lot of cool stuff that's being added. Um, so now that we've added traffic source and affiliate network, we're going to go ahead and add the offer. The offer here, I have my offer that was given to me again by Affiliati. So as you can see, you can enter a phone number here that's in beta. That's going to be covered in a separate video. Now we are going to enter this here, and so you see this S1 here. Usually in let's say if you were using volume, you would add the click ID here, but we've made this process a lot simpler, so I'm not going to add anything. And since this is an incomplete pair value, you see that there's nothing after the equal, which means that this is kind of useless, so I'm just going to remove it. I'm going to select the affiliate network, and then I'm going to name this. I'll name it Air Cooler. All right, so everything has been added now. Sorry. Now I'm gonna go ahead and create the campaign. Campaign is pretty straightforward. We'll call this again Air Cooler. Campaign traffic source is going to be Facebook. I'm going to say that the default click value, cost per click, is 30 cents. I'm going to explain this in a second, but first I'm going to add the landers. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the first one. If I wanted to just keep one, it would rotate 100% of the time. And I'm going to use 2, so I'm going to rotate between these two 50% of the time. You could always like changes the rotation, whatever percentage you wanted. So, but I'll just keep it 50-50. Now the offer, gonna go ahead and add the offer. Same thing. I only have one offer here, so I will just rotate it 100% of the time. Now this part is useful. If you, for example, use Affiliati, Oasis, Mabuka, or plenty other software, above all offers, I think also. If your interface looks something like this, then you are using the software Cake. So this integration that I'm going to show you right now, this is for Cake. If you use ClickBank, it's a whole nother setup. It's slightly different, not that different, but for this example, since the offer is from Affiliati and this like old account we have here, we are going to use Cake as an example. So for Cake, this is how you set this up. I'll do a separate video for ClickBank. So Cake likes the S2 parameters, the click ID, which is something that you want to pass. You add it on the campaign level, which is different. So what happens when you do this? It gets appended to all the offers. So when you have multiple offers, they will all have this query string attached. which is I think it's going to save you a lot of time. Instead of having to do it individually, you can always just put it here, and all the offers that you rotate will have it. Yeah, so that's pretty much for Cake all you need to do. On this side, you can save it. Just click on submit. And now you see that the campaign was created. But there is one very important thing you need to do, right? So there's still more to do. So you created the campaign, but where do you send the traffic, right? So what you need to do is actually, if you see this button here, you need to actually download the campaign file. So you click here, and it downloads this link. And now this is your campaign file. So what you need to do is use a software like FileZilla, which I have already prepared here. And I am in FileZilla. You basically, if you have already uploaded your landing page, you can do this. You pretty much already did this. This is kind of outside of the scope of how to use an FTP manager. You can Google how to set up your site on FileZilla. It's not that complicated. All you need to do is enter your IP and your username and password, and select it. Usually it's SFTP. So this is my public folder, and now all I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this in here, this file, my campaign file. I'm going to drag it there, and I'm just going to call it, let's say, air cooler, one word. So now, yeah, I had this here. I'm going to actually call it air cooler, right? So if I go, so I just uploaded basically the file into Time Chronos here, so now it should be visible. And I'm going to show you right here. It works. And if I rotate it, yeah, there it is. Like you are rotating landing page A and B randomly. So, but here's one part that's actually very important. One super important part is that you have to put your links here, right? Like, what do you do on your landing page? Which link do you use? Because if I go ahead and use my affiliate link, then it's not going to track it, right? So what I need to do is actually change the links, and this is where this part is pretty important. It can be confusing, but it's rather simple. Just all you need to do is go to the settings, and you'll see this giant click URL, right? So this is going to be your URL. You will have a different domain, and then all you need to do is copy this, and and then you need to add. You need to basically change all the links, so so all your links in your page point to this URL instead. So if something that's also very important, if you I'll explain it. If you basically click on this link, it'll give you an error, right? It'll say that it doesn't work, so you are going to think that it doesn't work, but it's only because you are not clicking on it from a campaign file. If you are inside your campaign file here and you click on the link, it'll work. So if sometimes people will go straight into the landing page, so sometimes people will go into the landing page and then they'll click on the link and it won't work, and that's because you are not supposed to use your landing page URLs. The only place you are supposed to put your landing page URLs is inside the Clicktool tracker. Like the only link you're supposed to use is your campaign link, and that's a very important thing. Don't point people straight into your URL because your links will not work. So pay attention to that. Now, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace these links. Another thing, so I'm going to click here. I'm using Instapage to build these pages. You can use whatever you want. ClickFunnels, you can do it. You can do, straight up HTML. Anything will work. The only thing that you need to do for sure is that it needs to open in a new tab. Like that is very important. If you are not familiar with that, you basically Instapage makes it pretty easy. You just put it in a new tab here. But if you're doing straight up code, you just need to make sure you add this wording into your code. Or if not, you can also Google how to open a link in a new tab in HTML, and it'll give you specific instructions how to use this properly. But it's very important that you make sure everything is opening in a new tab. So now we click on that, and we go ahead and update. That's going to update into the server, and then I'm going to do the same here. And I'm going to go ahead and update, right? Make sure that new tab is here, and click on update. So now, now what's going to happen is when I click on this, sometimes it takes a bit to propagate this stuff. Yeah, hold on. Actually, Instapage needs to cookie things. It takes a minute on Instapage, unfortunately. I'm going to try this out. I'm going to go on another browser. Maybe that'll show it directly. Yeah, this is like an Instapage thing. Okay, I'm gonna try clearing the browser data here. Because this thing is being stupid, so I can show you how this looks like. Oh, God, it's my fault. My bad. There. I put the wrong link there, my bad. You probably noticed that while I was doing it. I'm supposed to put the click URL. I pasted the wrong thing. Now I'm going to clear my cookies. Yeah, I mean, it's supposed to show up. I should have done this with straight up HTML. Okay, there we go. Now we see this. Don't use this. This is the landing page URL. We want to use the campaign URL. So now now when I click on this, you'll see that it'll redirect me straight into the affiliate offer. And it'll show up in the general tracking report, as you can see there. And there we go. That's it. It's something that's pretty cool too. Also, once you display your page, once you've uploaded the file somewhere on the server and it was loaded once, you can click on it here. It'll show up for you, so you can just have it straight accessible there. Always, when you just click on the campaign name, it'll take you to the actual URL where you uploaded the file, which I think is pretty cool. So that's it. Actually, there is one more thing. Sorry. I'm going to show you how to place the pixel, right? So let me just check one thing. I think I've done this before, so I'm deleting it off screen so you don't get confused. All right, so we will click on this, on the name of the offer. This is, Cake. A lot of affiliate networks use Cake. Now we click on testing and tracking. This part is important, so you can track whenever a sale happens. You will be able to see it here. Now you went to testing and tracking, and you want to get your Postback URL. So to do that, you go here, right? And you can do two things. You can set it up as a tracking pixel, so you can put this straight up like here. And then the click ID is you can replace it with the S2. Remember, we sent the click ID through the S2, so we put it here. We just click on this and it'll replace it here, if you noticed. The payout also, it's a token here, and you just click on price, and that will work. So that is one way you can track it. And then the other way, so this will work. You just save this, and I'll show you how to do Postback URL, which is actually a much more secure way to do it. You would click here. By the way, this would potentially work without even doing this. You could just leave this out. That's the difference, and it'll still work for you. Which we work pretty hard to make sure that actually happens. But it's not recommended. You do want to put in the click ID there. But the most accurate and secure way you can do this is actually by doing the Postback URL. I'm just going to grab the Postback URL here. And then I'm going to just simply replace all the values. So click ID is the S2 value as we passed. The payout is the price here. And this is just optional, but I'll just pass it anyways. And that's it. Like as you see, I'll copy it here so you can maybe even pause and see how that works. And this will send the click ID back to Clicktool and tell you, okay, this is the person that bought. That's what tells Clicktool who bought, and then we can track it. This is going to tell you what's your payout, so we can add that. And then the transaction ID, which is really optional. And I think we will remove it from this view because it's not really something you need right now. So that's it. Like, place that and save it. And that's it. Like, you are ready to start sending sales and tracking, and everything will track properly. I will make other videos too to show you some really cool features. But I think that should get you set up and tracking properly.